dudes don't come in, they don't look at those aspects. I'm like, how the hell are porn stars being able to be married? How are swinger couples able to be? Matter of fact, how are people in polyamorous relationships able to stick in polyamorous relationships? Huh? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, but I will say, in that defense, right? Mm-hmm. So I think anybody that's seeing other people, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's dating, whether it's a relationship, whatever, I think you have to have the ability, and I do think it's an ability and it's a skill, to make the person that you're with in that moment feel like they are the only person. Because if there are outside things influencing your time together, like you got in a fight with this girl, now it's reflecting on the relationship and the moment that you're currently in. Mm-hmm. That's where the issues come in. And I think that there are people, men and women, that cannot keep their emotions in check when if they are seeing multiple people, that they don't, like, they are trying, but they don't have the ability to not let their emotions bleed into their current situation.
Right.
You know what I think? I think it has a lot more to do with people actually being exactly who they are.
Right. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Because I think when we look at monogamy, when we look at marriage, when we look at all of these societal institutions and their rules that they put on relationships,
right?
I think a lot of it interferes with our identities.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, because I've done, I've been in relationships, and I'm like, well, she's the one in my life right now, so I'm supposed to be only fucking with her.
Right.
But as soon as you say supposed to be, you kind of know for a fact that because you use the word supposed to, then you know for a fact that it's not really what you want to be doing.
Right, exactly.
Because if you can't really be who you are, then that means you're neglecting a part of yourself, which also means you're living a lie, which also means that whatever, because it's called a relationship. That means you're relating, right? So who am I relating to? Am I relating to the real you, or am I relating to the person that's just trying to find a way to deal with the confines of monogamy?
Right, exactly.
You understand? I'm dealing with a person it's you, but it's you trying to negotiate the confines of marriage. You understand what I'm saying? You're not actually being who you are. Now, here's the thing. When you can actually be who you are, right? So when I say, hey, listen, I am who I am. I like you, but I'm going to have this physical act from time to time with some other chicks, but I'm committed to you. I'm here for you. And everything is right out on the table. What happens is I get to show you the real me. You understand? So when you actually get to spend time with me, you're actually experiencing a unique experience.
Right.
And because you know that unique experience is only here, and you have to come to me to get it, it's like, well, I'm willing to deal with whatever it is you got going on the side. Why? Because you're honest and you're you. And I really like hanging out with you, regardless of all that other shit. You understand? Right. Because at this point, I'm so, again, like what I was talking about earlier on in the show, when I was talking about supply and demand, I know that the supply of you is limited. You understand? So therefore, if I like the experience that I have with you, I'm going to do what it takes to be in the experience with you, especially since you're being authentic. You understand? Right. Especially since you're honest, especially since you let me know what's going on, on the side. And then you also respect the relation that you have with me. Like April was saying, like, you're able to actually show me that attention specifically and not have outside things interfering. Although I know that there are outside things happening when I'm not around. When it's me and you right here, we're able to truly relate, because with the honesty, I'm able to experience the you that's really you, not the you that's trying to lie, or the you that's trying to, finagle, like, not the you that's trying to plead the fifth. when the fucking girl calls you on FaceTime at 3:00 in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm actually getting you. Like, okay, I know that you got this going on, you got that going on, but when it's you and I, it's you and I actually get to experience what I like. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part that I think hinders pair bonding.
Right.
You understand? Because there's too many people trying to be themselves, but they're trying to be themselves within the confines of something else.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm only getting like 85% of you. Why? Because monogamy and marriage fucked up the other 15%.
Right. That's
you see
great.
What I'm saying? And also with that being said, the 15% that I'm not getting is also making you act like 80. I'm only getting 85%, but that's also making you act like a great percentage of guys that I know. Therefore, why would I even want to pair bond with you? Because I'm not actually getting the full authentic you. So I can't pair bond with you because you're like the last guy who was lying to his wife trying to be with me.
Right. Right.
See what I'm saying? It's the same fucking story. And that's what happens a lot of times because because all of us are trying to negotiate the rules. Remember, the rule is something that's universal. It's the rules of marriage is universal. The rules of monogamy is universal. Everybody knows what those rules are. You understand?
Right.
But so everybody is trying to finagle through those rules. That's why we end up telling the same stories, and that's why we end up kind of being like the last guy she dated, and she couldn't pair bond with him, and she's not going to pair bond with you.
Right. Exactly. Facts.
Yes, but it's more of a chance of her pair bonding with a guy who is 100% authentic, even if he is fucking other chicks. You see what I'm saying? But that is the full 100% experience that she got. So she's like, hey, I know you're doing this and that, but look, that experience that I get with you, I can't find it anywhere else. So therefore, I gotta fuck with you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Now that's some real talk right there, man. Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.